Hi, Journey Church. Pastor Randy here. It is noon on Wednesday, June. What is today? The 3rd? And just some current things happening in our community that I want you to be aware of and want you to understand my heart in it and what I will be doing. And so, in about an hour at 1 o'clock this afternoon, there was a peaceful protest planned for downtown Sonora. As we've been hearing from news reports over the past week, such peaceful protests can very quickly devolve into violence, rioting, and looting, in spite of the best plans and intentions of the protest organizers. Now, our County Sheriff Bill Pooley and Sonora Police Chief Turu Vanderweel are confident that we are not going to have this type of violence here in Sonora, but they are fully prepared to respond as needed. This protest, like others before it, is intended to honor the life of George Floyd and to stand in support of Black Lives Matter. Now, I want you to know that as a movement, I believe there are some specific problems with Black Lives Matter, and very significant problems. That's true of most movements. But the problems with that movement and that organization do not diminish the core truth and the central aim around which the movement is organized. The reality of systemic violence against Black people and the need for action to bring about justice and necessary change. As Christians and as a local church, we must stand for what God stands for: justice and righteousness. Justice is about setting right what is wrong. It includes both punishing wrongdoers and caring for the victims of unjust treatment. In our nation, and today in our city, it includes condemning systemic injustice against people of color in general and against Black men in particular. This violence, this injustice, grieves the heart of God. But we must also pursue righteousness, that is, living in right relationship with God and with people, with all people. It is about right relationships between individuals, communities, nations, and races. Pastor Timothy Keller puts it this way: in the Bible, righteousness refers to day-to-day living in which a person conducts all of their relationships in family and society with fairness, generosity, and equity. And so this afternoon, I intend to be present in downtown Sonora, standing and praying for justice and for righteousness, specifically justice and righteousness for Black men and for the Black community. I don't ask or expect that you will join me downtown. I do ask, and I do expect, that you will join me in praying toward that same end, for justice and righteousness. As God said through the prophet Micah, what does the Lord require of you but to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God?